Swamiji, Namaskar. Welcome to this Pyramid Valley International.
Thank you, sir.
We are very happy that you are here for a great purpose. Can you reveal your purpose? And where are you from actually?
Actually, I am from Rishikesh and Dehradun, the land of Rishis. And
Good name?
my name is Ashutosh Sharma.
Acha.
And first time I went to this Pyramid Valley. So I don't have any guru and I don't believe in all these things. That is fact. I never made any guru. There are so many spiritual leaders in Rishikesh and all. But Dagaji, I know personally, is a good friend of mine.
Shreyans Daga.
Shreyans Dagaji, very diamond person.
He is our senior most master.
Yeah, he's a master. And I was very much impressed with him when I met him. Such a lovely personality I never met before. Then he talked me about you and this Pyramid Valley. And then I came to this Pyramid Valley and I was really shocked to this place. What a beautiful place. Just by entering in this place, I got a beautiful spiritual vibration and I got total peace in my life immediately, because my life is a very disturbed life. I live in a materialistic world. But when I enter in this place, I came to know the power of meditation. I have never done meditation. I don't know what is meditation, frankly speaking.
Swamiji, this Pyramid Valley was waiting for a person like you.
It is my, I can say, very good luck that I met Guruji like you, because I don't believe in gurus, you know.
Why should you not believe in any gurus?
But that was
What is the
my
logic behind it?
because
In
I
non-believing?
feel because nature was my guru. I do a nature work and I am happy in that. But after coming here, after knowing that this is truth, the meditation, I came to know there's something beyond this only. My level was happiness of that much only. But I came to know that there's something beyond this also in this world. Then you played flute. When you played flute and asked me to close my eyes, I have gone in some other world and I got infinite happiness and peace. So I found that something more happy thing is there in this world, you know, where you can be permanently happy, not for a moments of seconds like that. So that was a great feeling. And as I do the environment work, as you know, then I thought something to serve for this valley. And I talked to Mr. Dagaji. So then it's my dream to make this place like a valley of flower of Uttarakhand.
Please, we are all waiting for that.
No, that will give me a lot of inner happiness, not only me, but a lot of people, because for me, flowers and trees, God to me. When I touch them, I feel
They are God to everybody.
Yeah.
Flower.
Then,
Nature is the real God.
Yeah, nature is the God that I believe, no doubt. And that only gives us, and that is unfortunately destroying everywhere very brutally because of the greed of human beings. But I believe in one thing, Guruji, that you must take action and you just not see the government and people who will do. You start doing.
We are the government.
Yeah, we are the government.
The people are the government.
In our country, I see people always leave things on others.
No
He
way.
will do, that will do. When you do, things will become okay.
Yes, you are right.
That I believe, and that I have learned in my life. But after meeting you, I met you 4-5 days, 1 week back, not back. My life is totally transformed. And I believe this all is done by God. He has arranged everything for me, and this is happening.
How do you define God?
God, I just give you one small example, you know, where when I get the feel that there is some other world than this world, you know, who is governing everything. In morning, two of my friends, Krishna Gowdaji and Alok Garg, they never called me in my whole life. So I was just walking in the morning and I was thinking that they never call me. And you won't believe, within 5 minutes, both calls came to me. Then I fighted with my neighbor. I live in Shova, in the neighbor. Then I thought, oh, this is a wrong thing I've done. And that person is a very busy man. I thought I will have a coffee with him. And I am coming to meet you here from Kanakpura Road. In MTR, he was standing with his whole family in front of me. And we both and his family have coffee there after 15 minutes of thinking. So this feeling came after meeting you.
It's a co-created coincidence.
Co-created.
Co-created coincidence.
Yeah.
It's called a miracle.
Miracle. So I have seen many times this type, so then I firmly believe that everything, whatever is happening.
Meditation helps in the miracles.
Yeah. That is true.
Meditation, see, my meeting you is a miracle for me.
Yeah.
Your meeting is a miracle for you. This whole pyramid value, this pyramid happening is a miracle.
Miracle.
It has been co-created.
Co-created. Something force is there.
Yes.
Who is
The visible and the invisible co-create.
But we can feel that invisible force all the times. If you have that through meditation, you can feel.
Through meditation, you can feel.
Really. And this thing happened with me just last 4 days. And that is my shock of my life, to be very frank. And my life is totally transformed. Otherwise, most of the time, we think of money only. But I now feel, that money, we do so much hard work, giving tax to and all, better than just making a life, people's life. When I met the peoples, here in ashram, somebody is telling I was migraine, I have a heart problem, I have a kid. And I came to know with the meditation, all this cured.
Everything.
Everything. And it's very shock. It's a very big science. I don't know why
It is the only science.
This is the only science. This is the only science. Meditation.
All other sciences are pseudo-sciences. This is
Pseudo
the real science.
That is true. So I came to know this importance of this. So now always I want to be near with you and want to do flowering because I'm getting happiness. Because in this world, whatever we do, hard work is everybody goal is happiness, whatever we are doing. So with meditation, I got an infinite and a permanent happiness. Little bit, I don't know anything of meditation, but little bit, whatever have I done, it touched me, very deeply.
You travel all over India, Swamiji?
Yeah, I'm a hardcore traveler.
Okay.
And in 1 year, 8 months I travel continuously. I've conquered most of the mountains in India. And I like adventure sport. I started paragliding also in India in 1986.
Okay.
In Beed, Kangra, and that is world best place now for the paragliding. So my wife is also a mountaineer. She used to do mountaineering with Vichendri Pal in Uttarkashi. There's Jawaharlal Nehru Mountaineering Institute. So basically we are an adventure loving person and we are from mountains. So keep on traveling. That is our main job, I can say. Whatever money we make in life, we spend all in
Where were you born and brought up?
In Dehradun.
Dehradun, okay.
Dehradun. So basically I am from a place, or Devtao ki bhumi jisko bolte hain, Dev Bhumi.
Dev Bhumi, yes.
So that influence is already there in my life. And it's like
Certainly that is Dev Bhumi.
Dev Bhumi hai, to uska to influence hota hi hai. So Guruji, can I ask some questions?
Please shoot.
First thing I want to ask you, you told me, I don't know much about your past. You told me that you were doing some job. Then how your life is transformed like this, from this materialistic world to the spiritual world?
See, as usual, I was born in a middle class family, Brahmin family, in Andhra Pradesh. Erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, now it is Telangana, in a place called Nizamabad, near Nizamabad. It's a district town. So, born and brought up in a middle class Brahmin family, cultured family which values education and culture. But as I got my culture, as I got my education in my family, I entered into music field because of my mom. She was very particular. My dad wanted me to study academically. My mom wanted me to be in music.
Oh.
So, my elder brother is my role model when I was young. See, he is a very great genius. He is no more now, my elder brother. But I grew under his banyan tree.
Okay.
He is a great genius. He got his PhD from Manchester in mechanical engineering, retired as a professor. Okay. And he put me also in music under his guru. I learned flute. I began my instrument flute in the year 1963. Then I learned from my Guruji for 10 years. I was getting it very fast, music, because of my past lives.
Beautiful.
See, everybody is a continuation of the past lives. We don't know about that in the childhood. But when you become an adult, when you become enlightened, you know about your past lives. Then you understand, okay, this is how it has happened. But while it is happening to you, you don't know. It's a miracle for you. But once you are enlightened, it's not a miracle, it's a science for you. Because you come from past lifetimes. You have taken many past lifetimes, I have taken many past lifetimes. You are today now what you are because of your past lifetimes. I am today what I am now because of my past lifetimes.
But you believe in rebirth and past.
I don't believe I know it.
You know it, yeah.
Okay. Earlier I was vaguely believing it, but once I came into meditation, I knew it is a fact.
Okay.
For example, in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, Bahunam janmanam ante gnanavan mam prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. ये भगवद गीता श्लोक है. बहुनाम जन्मनामन्ते, आफ्टर मेनी इनकारनेशंस. कोई भी बंदा अपने आप को जानता है. माम प्रपद्यते, अपने आप को जानता है कि मैं शरीर नहीं हूँ, मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं ही हर जगह हूँ, ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा, मैं तो भगवान हूँ. ओके, मैं अनेक जन्म लिया हूँ. ऑल दिस थिंग्स ही विल नो आफ्टर मेनी इनकारनेशंस. Such a man is rare to find out.
Then how you are transformed, that I asked you.
See, once you become an adult, you cross the childhood, anybody becomes adult. Now, that is the time when your past lives attack you. And they say, hey, you have left something there, now continue this. Your own past lives attack you.
True.
Understand?
Make you do that.
Why you have come here, Valley? Your past life said, now it is time for you to go to Valley. Now it is time for you to go into meditation.
Sure.
Enough of mountaineering.
Sure.
Now do meditation. So, because of, for example,
Very right. You're very right.
I'll tell you, I have been teaching meditation all over the world, but my own elder brother didn't come to me. Because his past incarnation did not force him to come to me, to his own younger brother.
So because of your past, you have come in this
He is
field.
eating meat.
You mean to say this? Regarding meat, I want to ask you because...
He is a Brahmin, born to my own parents.
I am a biology student. This question I want to put to you. That you, when I met you, you said you can do meditation, but you have to become vegetarian. Luckily, I am a vegetarian because I am a Brahmin.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have allowed you to enter the Pyramid Valley.
No, so this is very important thing what I ask you.
Yes.
The God has created this whole world and universe, that what we believe. And all animals only survive eating meat only. First thing.
Not all animals, only some animals.
Some animals.
The cow doesn't eat meat.
That
The
is,
elephant doesn't eat meat.
that is true.
The camel doesn't eat meat.
I just want to ask you how you justify this, that only people, those who don't eat meat, they can do meditation and spiritual, and those people, because all Christian, Muslims, more than 75% people of the world, they eat non-veg. And they are good also. Some of them are very good also.
My own brother I will give an example.
Then how you justify this thing, Guruji? That
My own elder brother, under whom he is Rama and I was Lakshmana to him.
Oh.
That kind of relationship. And when he went to England for PhD, he started eating meat.
Oh.
Why he started eating meat?
Tamasic bhojan you say, na? Tamasic.
Not tamasic, dirty.
Dirty.
It's not tamasic, it's different. It's a
So
Rakshasa
you mean
bhojan.
to say, Guruji, the people, those who are eating non-veg, they are not good and they cannot meditate, they cannot feel.
They are good, but they cannot come to meditation.
Oh.
My brother didn't come to me, and he was always heckling me. Whereas I am there to help everybody, but many of my family members, Brahmins in Hyderabad, they won't come to me because they are eating meat.
Oh. So to join this institution, first your condition is you should
There is no condition. Only vegetarians can come here.
only vegetarian can.
There is
So
no
every-
condition.
Ah.
We want everybody to come here, but no. See, Sri Krishna wanted to be friendly with Kauravas also, but did they recognize Krishna?
Never.
Why?
Because their sanskars and thinking is
Same
different.
thing. So, when you are eating animals, your samskars are different. When you are eating plant food, your samskars are different.
Very true, very true. What you eat, kehte hain na, that you think in our shlokas also.
So, only those people who are vegetarians can come to meditation.
Guruji, one thing more I want to ask you, why there is so much poverty and suffering everywhere in the world? Why people are so much suffered? Why God has created a world like this? So much suffering.
God has not created. You came by yourself.
No, but for some time we see a child don't have food, no money for if something happens.
Because that fellow, that child, which doesn't have food, denied food for so many people in so many other incarnations. So he has to reap that karma phala. Everything is law of karma. You cannot understand the humanity's condition unless you understand the law of reincarnation, law of karma.
Guruji, what is the difference between the science and religion? And most of the people, they don't believe in regeneration or past because there is no laboratory proof regarding this, they say. Those who believe in science. So how you will differentiate between the science and religion then?
Science can never understand religion because the dimensions are different. Whereas religion can understand science. And even religions cannot understand spiritual science. There are many layers. Outermost layer
So you mean
is
to say there is a difference of religion and spirituality?
जितना अंबर और धरती का फर्क है उतना. See, I'll tell you some. The outermost layer is atheism. No God.
No God.
Okay. People who say no God, so-called scientists, they're all outer layer. Then the inner layer is religion, who believe in God but they don't know what it is.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
And the next layer is spirituality, like Satya Sai Baba. You know, he's a God man. Okay. So, atheism, religion, spirituality, then comes spiritual science. Like Annie Besant, Leadbeater, Theosophical Society, spiritual science. And then the inner layer is meditation.
Meditation. Yeah.
So the innermost thing is breath. Meditation depends upon breath. Spiritual science depends upon meditation. Spirituality depends upon spiritual science. Religion depends upon spirituality. And atheism doesn't depend upon anything.
Guruji, one more thing I want to ask you. I live in Bangalore, and Bangalore is a software city where the people interact too much with the computer, full, even in midnight they are working, and I have seen a lot of people psychologically disturbed. What message you want to give to these people? Because
everybody should come to meditation.
With meditation, that
software people are hardware people. Bangalore people are Silicon Valley people. Or New Delhi people are Dehradun people. If you are a human being, you must come to meditation.
Meditation is must.
And if you want meditation, you must go to the breath. And breath is there with you.
True.
You must become Breath Putra, Vayu Putra, Pavan Putra.
Guruji, how we can attain a true peace under the meditation of this pyramid what you have made, and what importance and how this idea got to you regarding this pyramid? Because before we have never heard in India pyramid meditation. This is the first time I am hearing, and this we hear about in Egypt and all, and they say the aliens have, because human beings cannot make that pyramid at that time. It's so big, no machine can make. So how you got this idea of this pyramid, Guruji?
First time I heard about the pyramid and some experience in the pyramid in the year 1980, when I read a book called A Secret Search in Egypt.
Secret Search in Egypt
by Dr. Paul Brunton. Paul Brunton is a great master. He went into the pyramid in the year 1936. The Great Pyramid, Gizeh. He alone went in those days and spent the whole night in the King's Chamber. There he got many experiences. He talked to astral masters. He has written that all his experience in the book.
Acha, he talked to the space people also.
Yes.
Acha.
Astral masters, other dimensional masters. Okay. So it is about 10 pages full of experience. You must read that book. That is the first time I heard about the magical powers of pyramid. Otherwise, we know that pyramids are there only for corpses of the pharaohs. That was the general knowledge. But through that book, I came to know about the first time about the great value of pyramid. Dr. Paul Brunton. That is the first time in the year 1980. Then in the year 1982, I read another small book, Secret Power of Pyramids, by two American masters, Bill Shull and Ed Petty. They have conducted extensive research on pyramids, and there are so many benefits of pyramids. Then I called my carpenter in the year 1982. Hey, give me small pyramids according to that book. He gave me two small cardboard pyramids. I put one tomato inside the cardboard pyramid and one tomato outside the cardboard pyramid. The outside tomato purified in 3-4 days. The inside tomato stayed for 1 month.
1 month. Nothing happened to that tomato.
Nothing happened to it. It was fresh. Only some desiccation
happened. So much power in this.
Some desiccation, the water was lost, but the taste was the same, the freshness was the same.
Oh.
So I made all those experiments.
Experiments already you have done.
So that's how I started my interest in pyramids.
Guruji, what do you believe in God, and why people believe in God, and how you feel the existence of God?
See, when you are an atheist, you know that there is no God. When you are theist, you know that there is God, but you don't know what it is. When you are spirituality, God is more visible to you. God is everywhere. In spirituality, God is everywhere. In spiritual science, you are the God. Aham Brahmasmi.
Why so many religions in this world, Guruji?
Why not?
And so much contradictory.
Tell me, why so many colors? Black, white, brown. Why so many colors? Tell me. Give me answer. Give me answer. Is it right or wrong?
Nowadays, politics has become God. Religion has become superstitious. How possible people believe in God in this time?
Nobody should believe in God. They should experience God in meditation. We don't believe in God. We don't believe in believing God. We believe in experiencing God.
Guruji, one more thing I want to ask you. The scientists and everybody say there is no proof of rebirth.
They are all stupid people. There are many proofs. For example, a 3-year-old boy saying that my wife is there, my children are there. When you go and check up, they are there. That is a scientific proof. There are many scientific proofs. Published books are there. Only people don't know.
Guruji, why we believe in moksha and why we need moksha in this life?
What is moksha?
Spiritual purification.
No. Moksha means liberation from suffering.
Oh.
It's not purification. If you are suffering for any reason, you are not in moksha. Whether meditation or not.
And people say
many people are in moksha, but they don't know what is meditation. Okay. When you are having no suffering in your mind, you may have pain in the body. Jesus was crucified, but there was no suffering in the mind. So he was living in moksha.
And if the past life is there, why don't we remember that life?
If you remember, you are going to spoil this life. Supposing in your past life, your current wife was your mother, can you live with your wife now?
Not the least. Wow. You said very right.
So, many times in personal relationships, past lives interfere with the current life.
Guruji, how can we be free from karma and what you believe in karma? What is karma? What do you believe?
As you sow, so you reap. If you give harm to others, harm will come back to you. If you help others, help will come back.
No, I am asking how we can be free from karma.
You must understand that you are not the doer. The deed is there, but the doer is not there.
See, the God has created this world. Then why so much pain and misery in this world?
Tell me, one lady wants a child. Yes or no? You know that delivery is very difficult. She may even die in delivery. Why does she have that desire to have a baby then? Tell me. Knowing that she may die also in the delivery.
When she can.
One baby is there. Yeah. Again, why she is pining for another baby? Tell me.
Why after so much pain?
Why so much pain?
After that also she wants one more baby.
10 babies are there.
Oh my
People
God.
Are there.
Very true, Guruji.
Why?
Very true.
Because suffering is a part of growth.
So you believe the people, the non-veg people, what they eat meat, they say even eating vegetable is a hinsa.
No.
Because they are also living.
Even stone is also living.
Stone is also living.
There is no non-living matter at all.
Oh. But we say the vegetables and fruits are also having emotions.
They are having limited emotions. Understand? Animals have got more emotions.
Then why animals kill each other and eat each other? And it is justified by God, and it is justified by God because He made this rule.
If an animal eating, a tiger eating a goat is justified, but a human being eating goat is not justified.
But our scientists and all say the human beings are also carnivorous?
No, they are only herbivorous.
Herbivorous.
See the structure of human body, it's all herbivorous, it's not carnivorous at all.
But Guruji, to people, those who are living next to sea and those who are living in a very, very cold climate where there is no vegetation, like Japan and all, so many countries, how they will survive without...
They should not live there first of all.
They should not live there. Then where they will grow from such a far distance?
They should come down to the plains.
Plains and grow vegetables.
Grow vegetables and eat out of plant food. Nobody is justified in eating animals. No human being. Animals, tiger is justified, but not an animal, not a human being. Not justified.
Then see, these questions are never ending. Then what is the...
Every question is ending, Baba. Only.
Our mind keep on questioning.
So you must silence your mind.
Oh, by silencing the mind.
That is meditation.
So Guruji, you have made such a big, this Pyramid Valley, it's so huge and so many followers and all, and you give free food to the people here, and such a nice food I have never eaten, free food like in Gurdwara, people giving langar, and you don't charge for anything. Then don't you think that a lot of people, even a powerful people should come in this field, to give some charity, and so this organization, how they will run otherwise?
This organization has been running because of people like Shreyas Daga. Okay. I went to him 20 years back in Mumbai and I taught him meditation. Then he cured his TB. Then he is a rich man. So he gave promoter all these things. All my money, international travels are financed by him.
But Guruji, you are the first Guru I have seen who is playing flute like this and who sing like Bhimsen Joshi and who play flute like Chaurasia. And after listening a flute...
I can't play like Chaurasia. I can't sing like Bhimsen Joshi. Out of question.
Yesterday when I have listened to your flute, all of that moon has come. It was very,
No, when the moon was coming, I was playing flute, that's all.
Yeah. That is true. But you play so well, and I found you treat everybody as your friend, and you are living a marriage life also, and a spiritual life also, because other gurus I have seen without wife, without children, but you are living very normal life. So how you balance this spiritual life and your marriage life together? That I want.
All because of meditation. Had there been no meditation, nothing would have come to me like this. I would have been like any other person. But because of meditation, changed everything for me.
Because I met so many people in this ashram and I was really shocked. Some people are having heart problems, some people are having brain problem, and all have been cured. And it's not a magic. They told me, how can it be possible? And why today science is not accepting this as a medical profession also, meditation?
Science is accepting, only you are not aware of all the scientists who are accepting this. Oh. You are not aware.
But this is a very big science, no doubt.
It is a science. It is the mother science.
Mother science. Science, yeah. Mother of all science, I can say.
I'll give you a small example. One couple, husband and wife, they did not have children for 14 years. They went from pillar to post, every doctor. They said, the uterus is small, the tube is so very small, no child can happen. Biologically. Then they came to our meditation. Our meditation master said, you do meditation. So they learned meditation, one Karnataka couple. Then they got a baby boy and a baby girl.
Oh my God.
The doctor said it is not possible.
This I have heard with so many people who came there, who don't know you even very well,
They don't know me, but they don't
know the power of this meditation. Yes. And they have started, and my life also, and my wife's life also, and I am a very different type of party type person. I'm like that, I am not very spiritual, like a common person I am. So, but my life is totally changed, and because so much happiness I am getting in my life after doing such a little meditation, I feel if more I will do, I'll get more purified and more happy. So I just want you to give one small message to our youth, today youth, because our youth is going in very wrong direction also, and good also, I'm not saying, but what message they can get?
Francis Bacon said, if youth is a blunder, manhood will be a struggle and old age will be a regret.
Old age will be regret. Oh.
This is the statement of Sir Francis Bacon.
Wow.
If youth is a blunder, manhood will be a struggle and old age will be a regret. I say the opposite. If youth is not a blunder and if youth is a wonder, manhood will never be a struggle and old age will be a great bliss. How can the youth be a wonder and not a blunder? Through meditation.
Through meditation only. So you mean to say every answer is a meditation, peace of mind.
Any question, the answer comes to meditation. Whatever question you put, my answer is only one thing. Meditation.
But why this subject is not taken in our schools and all when it is so beneficial?
When I was a child, nobody knew about meditation. Now every child knows about meditation because of Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. and because so many other movements like PSSM.
Actually, Guruji, one more thing I want to ask you. This pyramid, this science has come from Egypt. Do you believe that?
Which science?
Pyramid.
It has come from star
Aliens.
systems.
But it has come first in Egypt, you mean to say?
No. First, in many places in Earth, there are many pyramids who are covered by hills. When you dig, the pyramid will come out.
Acha, like that.
There are 5,000 pyramids in China.
5,000 pyramid in China.
They are all covered by hills.
Oh my God.
The government does not want to dig it because the pyramid will come out.
Oh.
And the pyramid comes out, the star systems come out. When the star systems come out, the communism is gone.
Guruji, yesterday in TV I have seen one program on Cambodia. There was before it was a Lord Shiva temple, then it is converted to Buddhist temple, and that is totally pyramid made temple. You know, like pyramid only in Cambodia. You know about that temple? Guruji?
Everywhere there are such pyramids,
Acha.
only camouflaged.
Okay.
Okay. So, the whole, see, Earth is a small place in the whole cosmos. It has been governed by star systems, other galaxies, for millions and millions of years. We don't know about all those things. You can know only through meditation.
It's very nice to hear all my questions. You have answered so well, and whatever, different type of questions I have in brain, you clarified.
I cannot
very
answer
nicely.
anybody's question. Only you, meditation can answer questions from inside.
From inside, okay. But you are showing that path, na? That is also a
Yeah,
big
that
thing.
is my duty. Swamiji, thank you very much for staying here in this Pyramid Valley and helping the Pyramid Valley to beautify
No,
it.
I am not. You are helping me, and you have given me so much opportunity to work here. I am very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. Thank you.
Namaskar, Swamiji.